everybody, and welcome to the new game mode introduced to Madden 16. First time in all of Madden franchise this has been announced. It's called Draft Champions. I'm sure you guys are familiar with it, but if you are not familiar with it, basically and essentially what Draft Champions is, you know fantasy football if you play it. It's just that you have 15 rounds, you pick one guy out of 3. It can go anywhere from an elite Michael Vick or LaDainian Tomlinson to a legend Joe Horn, Ty Law, all of them guys. So we're gonna get started here. Our first episode here on Draft Champions. Hopefully we get someone good and we can keep that overall up. And I know we're gonna get someone good, but just have to keep that team balanced. So we're gonna do solo draft. And it starts you off with the coach. And who are we going to go for? Rex Ryan, the defensive mastermind? Or Andy Reid, or the New Orleans coach? Well, New Orleans, we're not a pass rush long pass, so kick him out. Ground and pound and pass rush, or speed run pass rush? Well, I think we're going to go Rex Ryan here just because we are ground and pound. And both of these guys are running, but we don't do speed run. We do ground and pound running with Frank Gore on our Colts franchise. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Very, very fun season. But let's see who we get first round. Phillip Rivers, Michael Bennett, or Ryan Kerrigan. A hard choice. And let's see, who do we need more? Well, we're going to take a look at the stats, and it clearly looks like Ryan Kerrigan is better than Michael Bennett at left end here, but you don't have the same attributes. And then you have Phillip Rivers, the West Coast kid, who would replace Mark Sanchez, but I believe we're going to hold off on quarterback just for now, and we're going to go after the left outside linebacker in Ryan Kerrigan for round 1. Now round 2 is James Harrison, Tyler Eifert, and Clinton Dix. 77 overall free safety, really not going to get it done for you. Tyler Eifert or James Harrison, do we need offense or some more defense? Also pairing up with Ryan Kerrigan. Well, seems like James Harrison is a good fit, and Tyler Eifert would be a good tight end. But let's go after James Harrison on that linebacker spot. So now all we need is a middle linebacker, and we are set. Now time to go a little speed. Ryan Matthews, Dwayne Bowe, or Jonathan Stewart. Need a halfback, but do we really need this low overall of a halfback? Well, Jonathan Stewart's a beast, that's no question. Ryan Matthews, he's dipping a little bit, but he can still get the job done right now. Bobby Rainey is our running back, so we got to go after wide receiver depth. And that's going to start with Dwayne Bowe coming over from the Kansas City Chiefs on to the Cleveland Browns. Round 4, Rob Ninkovich, KJ Wright, or Anthony Barr. All of these guys good, but we don't need another left outside linebacker or a right outside linebacker. We need left end. We're going to start working on some more defensive line here. And Rob Ninkovich is our man in round 4. Now round 5 takes us Travis Frederick, Matt Forte, or Jimmy Graham. Elite players. There's your tight end we were waiting for, but can you possibly pass up Matt Forte? Well, it's going to be a tough call, but I think in the end we are ground and pound first, and Jimmy Graham does fit our style, so we're going to go with Jimmy Graham. Now, round 6, Barry Church, DeMarcus Ware, Ray Malaluga. Again, that middle linebacking spot will be open, and we don't need a right outside linebacker. But the free safety's opening. I think we can pull something better, hopefully. So here we're going to go with Ray Malaluga for the Cincinnati Bengals. And that's our linebackers done. Now wide receivers are coming into play. Hakeem Nicks, Jamichael Finley, tight end. We have Jimmy Graham, we're set there. And then Ladrian, or Ladrian, I believe that's how you say it, Waddle, or Waddle, whatever. 80 overall right tackle. It's between Hakeem Nicks and Waddle. Let's see, wide receiver depth. that would be good. We have Darius, Green Beckham, Hickson, and Dwayne Bowe, right tackle. Well, we have 73 overall, but I think we can get something a little better in the wide receiving core. So let's go 80 overall, right tackle, and see where we go with Waddle. Now some more defense options. Terrence Newman for the Bengals, only a 78 overall. Nick Fairley, he would be a beast, and David Harris for the Jets. Even though David Harris fits our style, how can you pass on Nick Fairley, the run-stuffing defensive tackle for the Detroit Lions? So that's where we're going to go with, and now we have an 83 overall there. How about some more elites? Devin McCourty, Kyle Williams, or Gerard Mayo? Mayo fits that middle linebacking spot, but we need some more depth here, and I believe it's Kyle Williams or Devin McCourty, and we're going to go with Kyle Williams here. We need that other tackle on the middle of the defensive line to really stop that run. Some more options around 10 bring us Jake Long, Kyle Long brothers, and Wes Welker. So let's see, who do we want? Well, left tackle, that'd be a huge improvement, but it would also be on right guard. But I think for right now, that right side is set, and we're gonna go with Jake Long on the left side to try and spice things up. Even more guys here to choose from. Two tough options, Josh Sitton and Jason Peters, but don't count out Larry Fitzgerald. But once again, wide receiver depth would be key, and I think we're gonna have to go with him. But if you take a look at left tackle, we just missed out. Can't go Jason Peters, unfortunately, and it's either Josh Sitton or Larry Fitzgerald. We need wide receiver depth, so we'll go with Larry Fitzgerald for the Arizona Cardinals. Now round 12, halfback, quarterback, center. Center, I don't believe is a strong suit, so it's going to be Eli Manning or Alfred Morris, and we have to go with one or the other, so let's go with Eli Manning and try and bump up there in that section. Our offense looking very weak. But now we get some tackle, King Dunlap or Zach Street for the Saints. And it's kind of a hard decision, but they're all really, really good players. But I think in the end, we're going to have to go with Dennis Pitta, the guy we didn't even mention, backup tight end. So now, round 14, 2 rounds to go. Cliff Averill, Darrell Washington, or Vontae Burfict. Tough decision all around, but we're going to go with Cliff Averill. We need that depth at defense. And it looks like we're going to finish with a 79 or 80 overall team. And now the last round of the draft champions. How can you choose between one of these three? Derek Brooks, Steve Hutchinson, or Ray Lewis? Tough decision here, but I think the answer is clear to see. We need a left guard, and Steve Hutchinson is our man. So we're going to choose Steve Hutchinson. We have a 79 overall team. Definitely not the best. You see defense and offense definitely slacking, but our ground and pound is at 71, pass rush 56. So guys, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. Hope you've enjoyed. And next time on Draft Champions, we will play our first game of the season. Hopefully everything goes well and we do get a victory en route to the Draft Champions Super Bowl. And hopefully we win the championship, whatever you want to call it. Guys, my name has been JTMathis48. Thank you for listening. If you are new, don't forget to check out other videos or the channel trailer. See if you want to subscribe. And for everyone else, have a good one, guys. 5 likes, greatly appreciated, but not necessary. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Have a good one. Take care.